Jumping into Season 7, you're going to want to elevate your shot style. I know you'll be psyched for this one, Chris. Post up with the Kareem Skyhook, now available in the animation store along with many other new exclusives.
You know it, and that hook shot elevates.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. You feel the energy. These guys are ready to go. And you've got it on 2K Sports for Wednesday night action in the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. GA, it's all yours.
Kevin, thanks. The Sixers are focused on winning titles. Coach Doc Rivers says, "I'm a driven human being. I decided a while ago I no longer want to be in the party. I want to be the party." When you set yourself up that way, you're going to have a ton of disappointment, but it's the only way to go, as far as I'm concerned. Kevin?
Well, they're in the hunt once again, DA. Thanks. And look at the starters for the Cavaliers. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Garland. And it's Osman in at the 3. And for the 76ers, Bridges out there with Harris. Then there's Maxey. Then it's Harden. And it's Embiid in at the 5, roaming the paint. And there has, Greg, been some talk within the league about adding a mid-season tournament. What are your thoughts on that possibility?
I mean, with the success of the play-in tournament, which, in full disclosure, I was not for, but love now, I can see why they're considering it.
So Philadelphia will get the first possession. Maxey looking it over. Goes up at the stripe. Harden, no good. Mitchell right side. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Maxey. Greg, an outstanding scorer. Donovan Mitchell takes it to another level in the playoffs.
And Kevin, how about all of his averages come playoff time? Spider is a guy who wants the limelight, and like other stars, takes on more of a load in the postseason.
And the second free throw, good.
And some added toughness on the roster. Something Philly knew they needed after last year's playoffs. The hope is adding scrappy veterans like P.J. Tucker and DeAnthony Melton will help them further this go-round.
Knocked loose. It's stolen by Allen. Here's Mobley. That one's rebounded by Embiid. To the inside. Bridges with it. He's picked up by Mobley. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Connects again from distance.
And all season long, he's been nothing but money from beyond the arc.
You're right. He's been nothing short of amazing for him as he edges closer to third most three-pointers in a single season. Harden against Garland. Harden kicks to Bridges. Up again, and Harden on the follow.
I don't think there's anybody who works harder for his points than Harden does. I mean, if he has to attack the glass to get him, he'll do that too.
Garland dishes to Mobley. And another 3 for Cleveland.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Pass to Harden. On the wing, Bridges. Back to Harden. The pass to Harris. Allen against Embiid. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. And here's a look at the power rankings. Now that we've gotten into February, plenty of data to considering to go on. You take a look at the 76ers. They sink a little bit here in the rankings. Still, though, remaining in the top 5.
And now for the Cavs. They just crushed expectations all season long. Only a few people thought they could sustain this level of excellence, but here they are.
There's the 3. And the three ball is good.
I'll tell you what, Embiid is not just an okay shooter. This guy is a terrific shooter. So you can't let him get comfortable really from any distance. He can knock it down from anywhere.
A nice shot by Mobley.
3 points.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now, here's Maxey. A good portion of the scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game. Here's Embiid, and finally that one's good. Embiid's got 5 points so far.
Hey, good luck trying to move Embiid off the block. If Joel has position, there's not much anybody can do to stop him.
Count that one from Mobley.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now, here's Maxey. This game he had 12. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Garland's got his 4th assist in this one. And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here, coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looks so good now.
Well, I think it was a combination of things, quite honestly, but the defense didn't really offer them a challenge all night. I agree with that.
And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Reedy's checked in for Embiid. George Niang comes in for Bridges. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Tobias Harris. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Maxey. Then for the Cavaliers, Harrell, he's checked in for Allen. Karis LeVert comes in for Jetty Osman. And Matisse Thybulle subbed in for Donovan Mitchell. And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Baseline J on the way. And Mobley the bucket on the assist by Garland.
And when he rises up, he knows he's probably going to get a clean look. It's a matter of executing.
You know, for me, it doesn't get any better than seeing big fellas who can use the mid-range jumper to their advantage.
Niang, that's good.
You know, Harden's done a nice job really increasing his playmaking over the last few years and excels at finding teammates.
Well, James Harden's still a tremendous player, but now in his early 30s, some question, can he be the dominant MVP force we saw in Houston?
Here's Milton after the made shot from Evan Mobley.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
A nice shot by LeVert. And Greg, Harden in recent years dealing with hamstring injury. Has he lost a step to age or injury?
You know, probably a little of both, but we've seen players with a new diet or training regimen get back to peak production. Hopefully, he can as well.
A shot by Milton, no good. And so Garland will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. 8-point game. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
Yeah, and that one, they caused a lot of misfires with their intensity on the defensive end.
And the hustle they showed on that end was infectious, contagious. I mean, their squad really got after it.
Milton, he can't get that one, so Cleveland will take it the other way. Last time they met in Cleveland.
And whether by design or by accident, they drew so many fouls in that game. Foul trouble for the other side became a huge issue.
And as a result, there was a blowout win. I mean, credit them for initiating contact and forcing the officials to make the calls.
In the corner, it's Milton. To stop the run. Aston Niang. Clock at 6. Tipped away and stolen by Mobley. Here's Thybulle. No good there. Evan Mobley getting it done for Cleveland. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And we'll be back with you shortly.
27. And your Sixers youth.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
So with Harden on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. They've got Embiid. Jake Milton is out there with Tyrese Maxey. Then it's Bridges, and it's Harris in at the 3 spot. And free throw good from Love. Clark, when the casual fan looks at a stat sheet, turnovers sometimes go overlooked. They don't really grab your attention. But as a player, how conscious of turnovers were you?
Extremely conscious of it, Kevin, because you know possessions are valuable and you don't want to be limiting your team in possessions. And you don't want your teammates to be sloppy. You don't want to be sloppy. And most of the time you want to try to force your opponents into turnovers, not make them yourself.
Now here is Harris. 11 points for him in that last game against Houston. Here's Maxey. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
There aren't many players with a quicker first step than Tyrese Maxey.
And I love the way he uses it to his advantage, Greg. I mean, he's got an athletic advantage over most of the guys that are defending him, and he'll exploit it every chance he gets. But that quick first step and fearlessness, lethal combination.
First one falls for him. GA, it wasn't long ago that the Cavs were an afterthought in the NBA.
Well, not anymore. I mean, Cleveland has a tremendous young roster. They play some of the toughest D in the NBA, and they're only going to get better in the years to come.
Now, here's Rubio. Passes to Diakite. Good on the shot.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And it's the 76ers with the ball. The Cavaliers making the shot. Here's Maxey. 2 points. That one goes. Maxey's got 4 this quarter.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
And when you're trailing like this, just focus on one possession at a time. Keep hitting singles.
And here are the 76ers now. After the Cavaliers pick up 3. Now Maxey. Harris outside. Just 4 to shoot. High arcing shot. Excellent D from Wade. Cleveland leading by 17. And here's Love for 3. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. Love's got 5.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Donovan Mitchell's checked in for the Cavaliers.
Donovan Mitchell.
And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Rubio, the pass to Wade. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Rubio.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Pass to Maxey. 76ers moving the ball around to end the run. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
An 80% shooter. The work he's done at the line this season, one word, solid.
You know, he's been one of those players they've wanted on the line as much as possible this season, especially in close games, guys.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's Embiid. Wade with the block. And he recovers it.
Well, I tell you, it's pretty obvious. Embiid takes pride in and enjoys tricking his defenders and getting them to jump on the pump fake.
76ers have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Guys, that says a lot about the poise of this team. I mean, they've been so calm, cool, and consistent at the stripe this year. I mean, that's impressive.
Wade kicks to Osman from the arc. The shot's good on the assist by Wade. Osman's got his second bucket of the night.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. Just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
James Harden, he's checked in for Shake Milton. LeVert's checked in for Cleveland. Outside, Maxey. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. The 76ers again can't hit it. And Joe Allen will bring it up for Cleveland. Inside, stolen by Harden. Bridges left side. Back to Harden. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Yeah, that barrel-chestedness of Harden, so much strength and body control. It's hard to stop him from scoring.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. And another 3 for Cleveland.
3 points.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Harden kicks to Bridges. Over to the wing. Here's Maxey. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Maxey's got 6 here in this quarter.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
First half, 2 minutes.
Rubio outside, stolen by Harden. And now the 76ers on the break. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Such an athletic guy. Bridges just hammers it down.
So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland. And guys, James Harden continues to be one of the most dominant offensive forces.
Kevin, I don't think there's any question about it. No matter what city is on the front of his jersey, as long as Harden is on the back of it, you can expect the ball to go through the twine and for him to drop dimes too. He's clearly one of the best scorers of this generation by far.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Reedy's checked in for Bridges. George Niang comes in for Harris. And it's the Anthony Melton in for Maxey. Here's Niang, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Well, Greg, what can you say about Joel Embiid's growth from a leadership perspective? Pretty impressive, isn't it?
Tremendous, Kevin. Carrying the Sixers with everything they went through. Even though he came in second in MVP voting 2 years in a row, no player more important to his team than Joel Embiid.
You know, what I respect about Embiid, in addition to his tremendous skill and size, is his willingness to keep working on himself. He's already an elite talent, but if he sees any room for improvement, he'll go to work to make it happen.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Jared Allen. Mobley comes in for Jetty Osman. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Mitchell. And it's Garland in for Ricky Rubio. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Mobley.
Philadelphia ball.
Here's Reed. Cleveland leading by 18. Garland finds Thybulle. To the middle. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
That's his first.
Hey, there's no denying the direction in Philly. They want to win now. The Sixers have an attitude coming from their front office that they want to get it done now, and I like seeing that.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Diakite's checked in.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
The Cavaliers have gotten nearly everything to fall for them here in the second quarter. They're a great 7 of 8 from the floor. The 3 from Garland. Hits it from three-point range. And the Cavaliers lead by 21.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And it's Thibault in the corner. Jacks up a three. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Garland's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Harden. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Harden's got 4 points now in the quarter.
A threat to score from anywhere. I love when Harden attacks when he's near the bucket.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Doc. I heard you imploring your team, stick to the game plan and know your personnel. What's that mean?
Yeah, we keep messing up coverages. You know, I get messing up on some guys, but that can't happen, but it did. So we just got to move it forward.
We'll see if the communication picks up. Thanks, Doc. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. The first half, Evan Mobley was on fire in the first half. He had 12 points, 2 steals, and 2 blocks. Kenny, your thoughts? How are the Cavaliers playing?
Well, they built this lead in large part because of the sharpshooters off the bench. The subs played a superb game. Get it? Sub, superb. Oh, I'm rolling back. I mean, they played like starters.
And over to Shaq. What did you think about Philadelphia?
Well, with the way they struggled to defend the three-point line, it started to look like a warm-up. They cannot be afraid to bring more defenders out high. They got to make life tougher on those outside shooters.
That's all for now.
Here come your Philadelphia 76ers.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Evan Mobley has been sensational.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look they wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. On the court for Cleveland, the defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Garland, and it's Osman in at the 3 slot. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game, and that will be the 3rd of 5 straight played at home. Allen outside, out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
Such great timing, defensive awareness, too. When you have to face a defender that can reject you like this, it certainly can change your approach.
Bridges against Mobley. Bridges misses. The Cavaliers leading by 22. And another assist.
And every game, the assist totals get higher and higher. Exceptional playmaking from him all year long.
And he is now even for 3rd most assists in a single NBA season. What a year he's had.
He's made plays all season long, and now can say he has matched John Stockton's 1988 record, an incredible 1,128 assists.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you. And again, another assist.
Up he climbs on that historic ladder. The assists are endless with him.
His great performance all year is now the 3rd highest assist total ever in a single NBA season. This is incredible stuff.
And to see him pass John Stockton for 3rd in assists is breathtaking. Still has several Stockton records ahead of him, to aim for. You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
And here's Mitchell from the arc, and another assist for him.
And the playmaking he has shown all season long is just nothing short of stupendous.
For the Sixers.
Well, you can't help, Greg, but appreciate the greatness as he moves towards the second spot for most assists in an NBA season.
And it was Stockton passing to Malone in 1990 that allowed Stockton to tally 1,134 assists. And that number's in sight for this playmaker's incredible season.
Dance team.
Garland against Harden. Harris looking it over. 6 on the shot clock. Bridges, no one around him. No good from outside.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Greg, you've been talking about the best conditioned players in the league, and Miles Bridges is right up there.
Yeah, Miles second in total minutes played during the 21-22 campaign. Only Mikal Bridges, no relation, played more. Yeah, another turnover. The guys on the whole, I think they've done a great job of running their offense without too many miscues.
The 76ers making a switch here. Milton's checked in. The 76ers have gone only 1 of 6 in the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half started. Harden gets the bucket. Harden's got 10 points in the game.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. And there's the pass to Milton. To the right side. Maxey against Mitchell. And the rejection by Love.
And with good defensive versatility and smarts, Love has turned himself into an asset at that end.
And the Cavaliers call time here. And even with the ratings going strong, the younger generation's often court cut. How does the NBA engage that audience?
Kevin, I think making game action trend on social media and when big moments happen for maybe a small fee, allow people to be a part of it. It's like highlights, but live.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Reedy's checked in for Bridges. George Niang comes in for Tobias Harris. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for James Harden. Here's Milton. Darius Garland picking up that last basket. Here's Maxey. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his second.
The 76ers have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. The Cavaliers have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Garland, no good. For Philadelphia, they've gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Maxey passes to Milton.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Garland with the defensive effort.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Back to Thibault. Lets the 3 fly. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Thibault's got 11 points.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Offensive rebound. Melton goes up and lays it nice and easy. Melton's got his second basket of the night.
You've got to box out on the boards. When you don't, that's what happens.
Rubio, the pass to Harrell. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Fearless shooting by Harrell, absorbing a good foul while still firing off the shot.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Cavaliers.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
You know, what's great about Harrell is his ability to deliver whatever his team needs. I mean, he's the ideal guy to have coming off your bench.
So it's Rubio bringing it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Basket counts. He has 7.
Terrific assist that time by Rubio.
Aston Yang. Passes it to Melton. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Cleveland ball.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Cleveland's gotten 12 of their points from long range in the third quarter, going 4 of 5 shooting. Got a piece of it. Now, here's Milton. 7 points in the game. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. LeVert kicks to Thibault. Allen outside. Takes a 3. Nailed from three-point land. Allen's got 6.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Shot from 12. The Cavaliers pull it in. Rubio right side. Thibault for 3. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
That run punctuated by the big trifecta. They're on fire.
And so it's Cleveland. 43. Way out in front. Their lead at 38 points as we close out the quarter. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And now we take a look back to Doc Rivers talking to his team from his huddle.
We can't do it on our own. We got to play together. We got to share together. All right? It's simple basketball.
Always preaching teamwork. Doc Rivers laying it down for his team moments ago in their huddle.
Yeah, I think he sees where certain individuals are kind of taking it upon themselves, and that's not helping right now.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Harden out there with the Coral. Then it's P.J. Tucker. Then there's Robin Lopez. And it's House in at the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Harden outside. Kicks to Tucker. It's stolen by Wade. Thibault finds Love. A stupendous finish in traffic.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Here's the floater. And Harden with the layup.
So far, Harden having his way on offense. The defense has to try something different.
And another great look at the 2K drive. And so here's Cleveland. Thibault, the pass to Love. And another 3 for Cleveland.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
From deep, Harden. Cavaliers with the rebound.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Thibault kicks to Wade. Puts up a 3. And Love with the basket on the assist by Wade.
3.
Love's got 11 points here in just the second half. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Back to Harden. Pulls from the top of the key. Again, the miss by Harden. Cleveland's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. And here's Love from the arc. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Pass to House. Out left to the wing. Here's Okoro. Trying to get open is Lopez. Okoro shot is off. Thibault with the ball. And it's Harden picking him up. And then Wade slams it in.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Here is House. They need this. They grab their own miss. The shot's good from Lopez. Lopez has got his first basket.
A guy that doesn't give up on the glass. Lopez, a real force at rebounding the ball.
Now here's LeVert. He's tightly guarded, uses the glass to finish the layup.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Lopez passes to Harden. Here is House. Can't cash in from the high post.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Now the pass to LeVert. Here's Love. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
That's his first.
And the balance coupled with composure from Love. Even when under duress, he just finds a way to score.
D'Anthony Melton. He's checked in for the 76ers. And then for Cleveland, Diakite's checked in. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Matisse Thybulle. Philadelphia has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Okoro shot is off. So it's Rubio bringing it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. A nice shot by Diakite.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Melton, no good. Cleveland's gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. Cans it from downtown.
3 points.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here. Harrell is checked in for Kevin Love.
Montrezl Harrell.
And Philadelphia has possession. Up top, Melton. Covered by Rubio. Trying to get open is Lopez. Melton, no good.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Cleveland.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And we have watched this team all season long play with such tenacity, with the wins piling up on the year. This will make it now 61 total.
And with the victory tonight, they'll take the second game just as they took the first one between these two teams, moving their record to 2-0 with one left against the Sixers.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Love.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
And that's on a bounce. Philadelphia will retain possession. Shake Milton, he's checked in for D'Anthony Melton.
Shake Milton.
32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Clock at 4. Here's Milton. The 76ers again can't hit it.
Defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
There's 14 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Bounce pass, Rubio. Diakite passes to Wade. Another 3 for Cleveland.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a Great run to finish it off.
And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.